guys, it's Olivia and welcome back to Live in Literature. Thank you so much for all the love and support I received on these last few videos, and if you have not already, do not forget to subscribe, like, and comment to the Live in Literature channel and check out all the new videos that I've been posting.
Can't stop the beat, I won't stop the beat and go.
Okay guys, a really quick announcement that I just want to make at the very beginning of this video is that the link is up and it is ready for you to enter the book drawing. So if you would like to enter the book drawing for celebrating 100 subscribers on the Live in Literature channel, we're now at 106, which is very exciting. If you want to enter the drawing for a new book, there will be a link in the description down below. You click the link, fill out the questions, and I will be announcing the winner of the lottery in like a week.
You landed on Cash Flood. I'm giving none of this to charity.
I'm gonna give you guys like a week or two to like get through it, and I'll let you know when like the submissions will be closing and the link will no longer be available. But yes, it is coming. The book drawing is happening, so please enter.
Many will enter, few will win.
Animals, get your blast on.
Your favorite books that you would like me to purchase for you, and I will send them to you if you win the drawing.
I want a queen.
Okay guys, I have a super fun video idea for you today, and I actually got it from a super popular book YouTuber on YouTube called A Clockwork Reader, and she did this video like 2 years ago, but I was looking for some new video ideas and some new content. I thought this would be something that you guys would enjoy, and it is the Unpopular Book Opinions tag.
I love hearing you complain. Said no one in the world ever.
Wow. And so I thought it would be fun to just talk about some of my most unpopular book opinions and using the questionnaire that has been given to
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that.
I thought it might be fun to go over some of my most unpopular book opinions, things that I think about books and the things that aren't very popular in the book community, and just talk about them with you guys. So let's get started.
Say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it.
Okay, first question is, what is a popular book or book series that everyone loves but you didn't like?
I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it.
Book that I saw on Book Talk that I think is super overhyped and that I just do not like at all, that everyone is loving, is A Touch of Darkness by Scarlett St. Clair.
It's not possible. No.
I hated it.
I couldn't even get through the first 30 pages. I DNF'd that book so quick because the writing was so poor.
Which is so surprising because, like, I love Hades and Persephone retellings.
How sentimental. You know, I haven't been this choked up since I got a hunk of moussaka caught in my throat. Huh?
I absolutely love Hades and Persephone retellings.
I think they're literally amazing. And I could not stand this book. I seriously, like, the writing was just, like, obnoxious, and it felt like it was written by a 14-year-old on Wattpad.
Oh, come on! Don't knock it till you try it!
And, like, it just didn't have any, like, strong development, and I felt like she, like, the character, like, Persephone's character, like, already, like, was so attracted to Hades even before meeting him. And I don't like it when characters, like, immediately are attracted to someone without even having met them before.
I love you.
You hardly know me.
So?
Like, okay, I'll be honest, like, yes, like...
Have I ever met Tom Holland? No.
But am I absolutely in love with him and would marry him in a heartbeat? Yes.
I love you 3,000.
But I just don't like it when my books do that, and that's annoying. Okay, the next question is a popular book or book series that I like that everyone else hates. Okay, and this one, I feel like it's not really fair to use, but I couldn't really think of one that, like, there was a lot of, like, hate on it. Like, people are, like,
Obviously, like, hating on it.
or like, just don't like it. And I would have to say, at least for me, that, like, one that I just, like, had to dig deep into, like, the recesses of my mind and just, like, come to terms with
Is I love the Throne of Glass series by Sarah J. Maas, but
a lot of people hate on Sarah J. Maas and think that she's overrated and overhyped.
You're wrong!
You can leave, okay? Like, your opinions are not valid here, and they're not wanted.
What do you mean you don't agree with me? Do you know who you're dealing with?
Okay, fine, your opinions are always valid and they're always wanted.
except when it comes to Sarah J. Maas.
Okay, like, I love Sarah J. Maas, and I think the Throne of Glass series is literally, like, it's a work of art. It's a masterpiece. It is the most incredible book series ever. And it deserves all the hype, and I think that people are always like, it's so overhyped.
No, it's perfectly hyped. It's perfectly hyped. It has the perfect amount of hype. If anything, it's not overhyped enough. It needs to be way overhyped because it's even better than anyone even imagines it to be.
And And that was the only response that I had to that question, because I think I love the Throne of Glass series, but a lot of people think it's overhyped. So that's the closest I could come with that question. Okay, the next question is, what is a love triangle that you absolutely hate because he or she ended up with the wrong person that you didn't want them to? And I have to talk about it, I've already talked about it before, but Shadow and Bone. Shadow and Bone by Leigh Bardugo. She should have ended up with the Darkling. I don't like Mal. Sorry. Like, she should have ended up with the Darkling. I don't make the rules, okay? I'm sorry. She should have ended up with the Darkling. It would have been so hot and so good.
We were so close!
And we were all here for like the enemies to lovers moment that they were having. And then we got a friends to lovers. And who likes friends to lovers? Nobody.
Let it die, let it shrivel up and come on, who's with me, huh?
Nobody.
You greedy dirtbag!
Question 4 is a popular book genre that I never reached for. And probably the most like popular book genre that I never reach for is sci-fi. I swear I never pick up a sci-fi. I hardly ever pick up a sci-fi book. I just like, I don't like them very much. Like, I think they're okay, but like they're not my favorite. And like everyone is like, oh my gosh, it's sci-fi, like whoa. And I'm like, yeah, but I don't like it.
I don't like it.
I think it's boring and there's too much like technical jargon, and I just think that like there are better things to do with my time than talk about space when I could just talk about like,
I don't know, like fae people that are 500 years old with tattooed faces and white blonde hair.
She needs to sort out her priorities.
Okay, question number 5 is a popular book character that everyone loves that I hate. And this might come as a shock to you, but I've talked about the series before. Once again, the book series is Melissa Myers.
No.
Lunar Chronicles series, and the character that I hate is Cinder. Like Cinder from the Cinder, like literally the book Cinder. Like she's my least favorite character. Like I literally can't stand her. Like everyone like loves Cinder. They're like, oh my gosh, she's a cyborg and she's amazing. And I'm like, yeah, she's cool, I guess. Like she's cool. Like I don't like her. I find her kind of annoying and kind of like self-righteous and being like, I have to save everyone because I'm the biggest hero out of all of you. And I'm like, you have a team for a reason, sis. Like they'll help you. I don't know. I just found her character like, I liked her in the first book, and then just as the books went on, I just found her more and more like annoying.
He doesn't like you.
I'm sorry.
I don't like you either.
I guess maybe it's because like other characters got introduced and I liked them better, but I can't stand her. Sorry, Cinder, like you're a great gal, but like, I don't like you. Question 6 is, what is a popular book author that you just can't seem to get into? And this is one that's going to surprise a lot of people, but like I have 2 that I have to talk about because they're both authors that like everyone adores them, and I can't seem to like anything that they write. The first one I have to talk about is Jennifer Armentrout. Everyone loves Jennifer Armentrout.
And I don't like her.
You're kidding me.
I don't like her. I didn't like her. I just can't seem to get into any of her books. Like I've tried twice now.
You're a joke.
I tried like to get into her books. Like I read like Storm and the Fury, and then I tried to read From Blood and Ash, and like both of those, I just like, the writing just felt really like childish and just like very young, and I just was like, and the characters just seemed very like immature, and I just was like, that's fine like to have immature characters, but also like when they're that old, like why are they talking like they're like 15 and in high school when they're like in their 20s? Like I just,
Congratulations, you're stupid in 3 languages.
people adore her, and like I know that she's a good author because people really like her, but like I just can't get into her, and I'm sorry to all the people that I offended out there. I know I offended a lot of people by not liking Jennifer Armentrout, but I just don't like her. And then the other author I have to talk about that I don't like that everyone does is Brandon Sanderson.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me!
I'm like waiting for the hate. I know I deserve all the hate for this one, but I've tried so many times to get into Brandon Sanderson, and
Every time I'm just like, oh my gosh, his books are so boring.
This is so boring!
So boring. I just can't stand it. It's so painful to pick up one of his books and try to read it. Like I read Mistborn and it was fine. It got really good at the end, but like the whole beginning was just like blah 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 blah. and we were just like going on and on and on, and I just was like, oh my gosh, when is it gonna end? Hate on me all you want about Brandon Sanderson and Jennifer Armentrout. I'm sorry, I really shouldn't hate on both of them. They're both fantastic authors. I do respect their work. I just will never read their work. Sorry. Question 7 is a popular book trope that I can't stand or hate. And it's pretty obvious which one. I've talked many times about how much I can't stand this book trope, but it's the love triangle.
I cursed the day you were born!
The love triangle needs to die. It needs to die. It should never have existed. It's the stupidest thing on planet Earth.
Like, I'm sorry. Like, I cannot stand love triangles. I think they're literally, like, idiotic.
What are you?
An idiot sandwich.
I'm like, why are two people fighting over the same person? Like, just get over yourself. Like, there's more than one person out there.
I want to keep this one.
We gotta throw him back.
I want to keep it.
Like, what is this, 6th grade? Like, how old are we? Like, come on, people. Can we just, like, move on? I feel like we're more mature than this, than to have the love triangle.
It could. Nuh-uh. Yeah. Yeah.
So yes, I hate the love triangle. I think it's stupid. It needs to die, and I just don't like it. Question 8 is a popular book series that I have no interest in reading. And I've said this one before, but I'll say it again. A popular book series I have no interest in reading is The Cruel Prince.
Wait a minute. Who are you?
I tried The Cruel Prince, guys. I really did. And at this point, I just have no interest in reading it.
Okay, fine. There's like a slight nagging in the back of my head that like has the slightest bit of interest to read it because of Cardin's character, and I kind of want to know more about him, but just a tiny bit.
Naughty, naughty. You teasing me, you naughty, naughty.
But really, overall, I just have like no interest in reading it. Like, everyone talks about it, and I'm just like, yeah, like the Cool Prince seems cool. Like, everyone seems to like be freaking the frick out about Cardin and Jude and their whole relationship, and I'm just kind of like,
Apparently, there's something called FOMO. Do you know what FOMO is?
I don't know, I'm just not into it. Like, I just have no interest in reading the series. Like, everyone just talks about it so much and way overhyped it for me. And, like, I tried the first book and I just could not get into it. So, sorry, Cruel Prince. Like, I just have no interest in reading it. Question number 9 is, what is a movie that was better than the book? And I mentioned this in my last video that was book to movie adaptations. And I'll be honest, I already talked about it, but I'm going to say it again.
Look me in the eye and say it.
I think that the new To All the Boys I've Loved Before movie is better than the book.
What, are you crazy?
Well, like, I'm sorry to the franchise and To All the Boys. Like, I think the movie is better than the book. I'll be honest, I liked the first one when I read it. It was okay. I didn't like the ending though, and I did not read books 2 or 3 because I didn't like how it went, but I love the movie. I think the movie is great. I think the movie is super cute, really quirky, really fun, and I love how it was casted. So yes, I think that the To All the Boys I've Loved Before movie is better than the book. And now question number 10, which is a question that I decided to add to this, and I think this is an important one. What is a book ending that has like completely and utterly destroyed you that you'll never get over?
But you can't do this to me.
You know how much I sacrificed?
And there are a lot of book endings that have completely destroyed me that I will never get over.
I've mentioned many of them before in my emotional moments in Sarah J. Maas history. Just take a look at that.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine.
But, like, I have to talk about this one because I feel like I need to bring up another book series that is so incredible. And that is with the 6 of Crows series. And it's the end of Crooked Kingdom, which is the second book in the duology. I will never, ever forgive Leia Bardot for what she did. Okay, spoiler alert, spoiler alert. If you do not want to be spoiled by my talking about Crooked Kingdom and the end of the book, do not watch this segment. I'll let you know when to come back in.
When she killed off Mateus.
Oh, Jesus, oh no.
Was so upset that she killed him. Like, I was so upset.
I just was like, I loved that soldier, I loved that warrior, and I loved him and Nina and like their relationship. And when she killed him,
Now, I'm really mad.
And also she killed him in the most pathetic way possible. Like, he just gets like stabbed at the end, like the battle was already over, and he just gets stabbed, and then he has like 2 seconds left with Nina.
Like, he's like a warrior, soldier, beautiful man, and that was the way that he had to go? Like, are you kidding me?
I was furious. I was heartbroken. I was so upset. And so I'll never forgive Lamberto for the end of that book. I was upset. I love the Six of Crows duology. I think it's an incredible book series. Like, those two books are so good. But no, the end of Crooked Kingdom is completely unacceptable, and I will never forgive her for it.
Will never forgive you.
Okay, guys, well, that's all of the unpopular book opinions that I have for you today. And so I hope that you enjoyed this video. And if you did, do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the Live in Literature channel. We are now past 100 subscribers, which is so exciting. And if you would like to enter the book drawing, do not forget to click the link in the description and fill out the questions so that I can add you to the lottery, and I will announce the winner next week. Thank you guys so much for watching, and always love liking and supporting the channel. You guys are the best, and I love you the most. See you later. Bye.